Hey everybody, my name is Sam Thomas, and I'm here today to tell you about a new AP World History resource, Culture Atlas. To get an idea of what we have to offer, let's dive into the Cultural Atlas app and take a look. We're now in Globe View, one of 4 different views of our virtual Earth. The 4th view of our virtual planet is called Place View, but as with our Tourmaker feature, we have a separate video covering that. Cultural Atlas is an extensive humanities database with more than 250,000 digital resources, including articles, maps, images, videos, web links, primary sources, secondary sources, and more. Our World History course, along with our other offerings, can be found here in the Culture Atlas library. It can also be accessed directly by clicking on its icon here in the bottom nav bar. When we enter this way, the library displays just AP World History, not the other 2 AP classes. Once students are in the app, they can navigate to the class they are taking and then to the tour for the unit and topic that they are studying that day. Let's take a look at the tour for topic 2.3, Exchange in the Indian Ocean. Down here at the bottom of the screen, you can see an embedded audio file. These are mini lectures that review the key ideas in each topic. One of the things that sets Cultural Atlas apart is that at the click of a mouse, students can switch between English and Spanish. Trade in the Indian Ocean long predated the 13th century. And to be clear, our lectures are delivered by a native speaker, not an AI-generated approximation.
El comercio en el Océano Índico es muy anterior al siglo XIII.
Cultural Atlas tours are animated narratives covering AP World History topics as they're laid out in the College Board's CED. A tour consists of a series of slides, which you can see here on the right side of the screen. They feature pictures, maps, and charts illustrating key concepts for each topic. As we move from slide to slide, such as this second slide showing a 16th century painting of the Indian city of Calcutta, the globe automatically rotates to the relevant location, so the narrative plays out across the planet's surface. Each image has a text narrative above it, explaining its significance. Once again, at the click of a mouse, students can switch from English to Spanish. Each slide has a set of links to web resources, which can be accessed on the left side of the screen. Clicking on this top icon on the left, for example, takes us to a Wikipedia article on the Indian Ocean trade. To get back to the Cultural Atlas app, we just click Return. Or, if we click on the bottom icon here, we go to a video about the Indian Ocean trade.
Hi, I'm John Green. This is Crash Course World History, and today we're going to be discussing trade here in the Indian Ocean.
Now let's have a look at one of the more interesting technical features of our atlas, the use of coordinated maps to project a 2-dimensional image onto the globe. Here we see a map of the Malacca Sultanate projected onto a satellite image of the world today. There are more than 8,000 of these coordinated maps in the Cultural Atlas. Students can see the original 2D map by clicking on the View Original Map button at the top of the slide. Closing out this map at the bottom left corner takes us back to the coordinated map. Students can also adjust the opacity of the map using the bar below the image to fade in or fade out the map. Once again, all images are accompanied by detailed descriptions in both English and Spanish, helping students to understand its significance. In the upper right-hand corner is the Base Map option button. Clicking on it enables us to move back and forth between satellite imagery and OpenStreetMap. To see how our maps work at a larger scale, let's have a look at the Indian city of Surat. To get there, we're going to leave this tour by clicking on the Close button in the left-hand corner of the screen, which brings us back to the AP World History bin. Let's open up Unit 2 and go to a deep dive examining the place of Gujarat in the Indian Ocean world. Once we'd opened up this deep dive, we'll scroll down to the 3rd slide, an 1877 map of Surat superimposed on top of the satellite image of the city today. Once again, you can see how the opacity bar beneath the image allows students to fade in and fade out the map, putting it into its larger context, and allowing students to see how much the city has changed since the original map was created. In addition to providing an overview of each topic, the Atlas includes several hundred deep dives for our 3 AP courses. Let's open up Unit 5 and have a look at the deep dive on the Haitian Revolution. The slides here provide a compelling collection of coordinated maps, images, and text that collectively cover the topic. These case studies, many of which are drawn from the CED recommendations, allow students to dig more deeply into a particular topic or theme. Our deep dives explore a wide range of topics, ranging from Sufi Islam to the French Revolution to Nelson Mandela and the end of apartheid. But Cultural Atlas includes more than just maps and deep dives. It includes links to graphs, allowing students to compare different countries and regions, as well as primary and secondary sources, encouraging students to think critically about what they read. Another exciting Atlas feature is Tourmaker, which allows students to create their own tours and to tell their own stories, demonstrating their expertise in an innovative and geographically structured setting. This is an amazing resource, and if you want to learn more, we have a separate video just on that. Finally, as if that weren't enough, teachers will have the option of purchasing worksheets for each topic, such as this one from Topic 2.4. Now, these aren't merely fill in the blank or write the definition of worksheets. Rather, each worksheet includes links to resources, such as maps, primary sources, or secondary sources, that help students to practice the thinking, writing, and analytical skills they will need to succeed not just in this class and on the exam, but in the world today. Each worksheet comes in two versions, a blank one for the students and one with the answers for the teachers. For more information on our worksheets and to see additional samples, click on the Purchase page on the website. Thanks a lot for watching this video. If you have any questions about the Cultural Atlas or the AP World content, please feel free to send us an email and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.